The very first step which we're supposed to do over here, we have to eliminate the parentheses. Please notice that we have negative sign on the front of the parentheses. Remember, anytime we do not have any variable or number in the front of the parentheses, there is always invisible one. Okay? In order to eliminate parentheses, I have to multiply this invisible one with the sign by every single term inside of the parentheses. That's why I'm going to copy 7a, and I'm going to have negative 1, my invisible one, times 4a. Negative times positive gives me negative. That's why I have negative 4a, and I have negative 1 times negative 2. Negative times negative gives me positive. 1 times 2 gives me 2. That's why this is positive 2. Now I have 7a and I have 4a. They are like terms because they have the same literal factor. In other words, they have the same variable. 7a minus 4a is 3a and plus 2. I cannot combine them together because 2 doesn't have a. That's why this is the solution to my problem. Let's take a look at this example. We have to eliminate the parentheses first. Notice that the very first parentheses do not have any sign in the front. Means there is always invisible positive sign. Anytime we have positive sign in the front of the parentheses, you simply remove the parentheses. Anytime you have negative sign in the front of the parentheses, you have to change every single sign inside of the parentheses to the opposite sign. Why? Because you simply multiply this negative sign by positive over here and this negative by positive over here. How it works? Positive times positive gives me positive. That's why I have x squared, positive x squared. Positive times negative gives me negative y squared. As you can see, the signs remain the same. In this case, I have negative times positive is negative x squared. Negative times positive gives me negative y squared. Next, I have to combine the like terms. I have x squared and negative x squared. Let me write them down next to each other. So I have x squared minus x squared, and I have negative y squared and negative y squared. X minus x is equal 0. Negative y squared and negative y squared, because we have two negative variables, I simply add them up and keep the sign. That's why I have negative 2y squared. Okay, because I have to keep the sign. And remember, anytime there is no integer, there is always invisible one. So if 1 plus 1 gives me 2. 0 minus 2 is negative 2, in this case, y squared. This is the solution to my problem. Let's take a look at the third example. We have to eliminate parentheses first. How we can eliminate the parentheses? By multiplying negative by every single sign inside of the parentheses. So let me copy down minus 3s. I have negative times positive gives me negative 5s. Negative times positive gives me negative 8. Next, I have to combine the like terms. I have minus 3s and minus 5s. These two terms are like terms. And because of both of them are negative, I just add them up and keep the negative sign. So I'm going to have negative 8s minus 8. Okay, and this is the solution to my problem. Remember, I cannot combine these two terms because this 8 doesn't have s.